All right, hello once again, Jeff Scott from Jeff Teaches Programming. Still trying to finish this last Kotlin program that we've been working on, so let's get to it. First thing I want to do is I want to bring up, I have no problem with the payroll state.kt file and the validation.kt file, but I want to bring up each of the other ones here. So I want to bring up the hourly calculator.kt, the piece worker calculator.kt, commission calculator.kt, and salary calculator.kt. Let's just do these all in a row here. All right, so right here, you got these constants. I am going to change these in that I'm going to put an object in here. And I'm going to call it hourly calculator. And then in the curly braces, I'm going to add my constants. Like that. And let's tab this over. All right, so it's the same stuff. This is going to make sure that any dot access problems we have, there won't be any overload collisions. All right, so there's the first one. So let's do a file. Save all, and let's close that one, then open up the piece worker. And in here, I'm going to put in this, but I'm going to call it object piece worker calculator. All right, I'm going to put these in there. And I'm going to close this. So that's the second one. And then let's find the commission. So that'll be commission calculator. And save that. And then finally the salary calculator. Okay. All right, so let's see. So main.kt is going to call, for example, hourly calculator.calculate, and it's going to be using the min hours and the max hours. But each file right now, before we did this, only declared top level or file scope. All right, and now that should work okay. Let me open these up again. All right. We've got a gross pay result here. I'm going to go into the validation file. And in here, I'm going to add a data class at the top. So we've got that validation result, but I'm adding another data class that I'm going to call gross pay result. So it knows about the message and about the gross pay. Okay? All right. So maybe we can't close these. Let's look at what's in main and see what we have left in here. All right. So what I want to do is at the top, right now, find this. This thing in here, this overlay, I want to move that up higher on in the program so it's known all over the place. Put it right there, right near the top. Okay. I think there's going to be a couple of other ones that we're going to have to do that too as well. Otherwise, there's a visibility problem. So putting in probably would work if I put it right here by these other late inits. Oops, not that. This. So put it here. All right. You still have a primary state in here someplace. That's the only one. Should be primary stage. So that's fixed. I want where I've got that. This I'm going to move. I'm going to move it right by where I put the other one. And again, the reason that I'm doing this, just so you know, is putting them up here is making them class level so they're available throughout the entire class. Yeah. Hopefully that's okay. All right. There, show totals right there. I didn't close that. change that to just show totals button, and where I've got these other ones that we just added here, add yet another one. There I'm missing double quote. Missing a paren. Prefix wrap had a few things. Left, field.apply, hbox grow. Yes. Okay, this looks funky right now, so let's look. Hbox. Let's put these all on different lines so we can see what's going on here. All right, we got 6.0 label field apply. Let's move this up on the same line. Need a comma here. I think that's okay now. That should be close button. Okay. That should be commission PCT. I think it's in there another time. All right. I have to pause for just a second and I'll be right back. All right, I'm still going through this and trying to figure out what the rest of my errors are. I went to try to run it and it's giving me errors, so I'll be back with hopefully one last lecture on this shortly. Thanks.